We're Canterbury and this is Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Okay, what is your preferred Nando's temperature?
Hot.
Oh, sorry, medium. Yeah, well, I just don't really like spicy food.
Like a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, I don't really like being in pain while I eat, so.
Starbucks or Costa?
Oh, Starbucks.
Starbucks. Starbucks.
Yeah. No, I don't rate Costa at all.
What's your favourite drink from there?
A double shot latte, half filled up with milk.
A regular latte with caramel shot. Or a vanilla shot. Depends how I'm feeling at the time.
What is your favourite alcoholic beverage?
I like beer, but if I was going like a bit better, I'd say Soco lemonade and lime.
I'd say like maybe Jägermeister Red Bull as a long drink rather than as a bomb, or something like a strawberry daiquiri. Yeah.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Cats.
I've been chasing. The band called Me. It's really hard to talk about them because you always look like you're talking about yourself, so you have to say the band called Me.
And if on stage you say, "Give it up for me,"
that's a very arrogant thing for you to say, you know?
Right.
But no, they're really awesome. They're quite good friends, or turning into good friends. I've been lucky enough to see them quite a few times over the last year, so I was just like, out of all the bands you could think to come on tour, they're like the only ones who we haven't either had on tour with us already, or you know.
They're phenomenal musicians. If anything, it's a bit daunting going on stage after them.
Yeah.
Because they're so bloody good at what they do. It's like, oh shit, I can't play my bass even half as well as he's playing his bass right now. And all these people are here to see us.
Yeah, we kind of. I think maybe it like weirdly, as much as they're great, it probably makes us, you know, try it that much harder on stage.
It gives us a bit
but no,
more
they're a wicked band and wicked musicians and a wicked group of guys.
Apart from this tour, I don't. Well, it's not really our place to prank anyone on this tour, is it? If me decide to prank us, then that's one thing. But it's kind of a rite of passage, I see. Like, support bands have to prank the headline act. Only if you've got along well on the tour, though. You can't really do it if you haven't really got along well, because then it's like more of like a fuck you. And it should be more of like a, hey, we're all mates, right? Like any good practical joke. We've been played some pranks on us pretty good. Probably better than the ones we played, but we've done it a couple of times when we went on tour with 100 Reasons, and also when we went on tour with the Blackout at the end of last year. During their last song or the last show, everyone that has a guitar backstage, all the support bands, all the crew, everyone picks up a guitar, and any guitar in the building, everyone's got on it. We just all run on stage, just invading and just rocking out with everyone. So it looks like there's like 19 guitarists on stage. That's pretty good prank. When we went on tour with Billy Talent years ago now, it seems, but their crew decided to fill Scott's hi-hat cymbals with talcum powder, and his snare drum was covered in a layer of talcum powder. They'd super glued his drumsticks into his drum holder. So he broke a stick, and then he had to like yank out the super glue. And then as soon as he started drumming, like the first beat we played was like all on the hi-hats and the snares, just a cloud of talcum powder just lifting off, landing all over our stuff, like all over our gear and the inputs and stuff.
But it was quite funny.
And while me and Mike were singing, the monitor guy's sitting there putting this pitch bend on our voices. So we're like trying to speak to the crowd and it's suddenly making and we're like, what's going on? What's going on? Only we could hear it, so to the crowd it must have looked like we were on something. So it was yeah, there's plenty that can be done. I don't think that's a guilty pleasure. That's just pleasurable.
I don't think anyone should feel guilty about liking that song. I really do think that song
is written by numbers expertly by a songwriter.
Yeah, I think it
it's designed to be liked.
Is an almost perfect pop song. Like you can't get much. Like there are pop songs that you hear which are great, but there's always something you can be like, that's not very good, that bit. But that bit is almost 100% perfect pop song.
But I think in terms of like guilty pleasure, like people thinking that's really sad, mate, then I was always, from a very young age, and still do consider myself quite a big Krista Berg fan. You can laugh if you want, but he's a fantastic songwriter with an amazing voice. It's just his content is a little bit funny sometimes.
Yeah, no, I don't know. This is probably a really lame answer, but I don't think anyone should really feel guilty for liking anything. And music's there to be enjoyed, and I think if you enjoy it, then that's fair enough.
Something that you don't necessarily just want to own up to straight away.
I really don't mind Nicki Minaj's latest singles. I think they're okay, and in the club they're just great. But you know, I think that's probably one that people probably wouldn't expect or would judge me for. I'm talking about Luke right now.
So she's got like 57 million followers on Twitter or something. So
Yeah.
she's obviously doing something right.
But yeah, no, I think there's not much stuff I could say I'm like embarrassed for liking. Really, at all.
I can tell you I've been listening to a lot of Keen recently.
I'd be embarrassed
Whoa,
about that.
look, the interviewer can't give that face.
Making my face.
Fantastic band, fantastic vocals, great pop songs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's good.
you can't ask the question and then be like, oh, what? I think it's slightly easier for a girl to be into sort of like anything and be like, yeah, that's cool. It's like, and we can be like, yeah, that's alright because she's a girl.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
But I think like, if a guy turned around and said, I'm really into that new Justin Bieber song, we'd be like,
I'm really
think
into
about it,
Justin
think
Bieber
about
song.
yourself. But then, like, girls can be like, yeah, I'm into that new Justin Bieber song. And you're just like,
Yeah,
okay, that's
to be
fine.
fair,
It's designed for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of music which is definitely designed for the female population of the world.
There's no sexism.
There's no music which is really like, I'm writing this for the guys in the world.
Maybe.
No.
Well, I was going to say like Slipknot.
No, but it's maybe a more male audience, but it's never like singing to a man, is it? But like that's what Justin Bieber's doing.
Yeah.
Nothing the garden grows.
I sports day at school, I was always really big on long jump. I don't know if they actually do that at the Olympics
Yeah,
today.
of course they do.
They do triple jump,
Yeah,
but do they do long jump?
Yeah.
I won long jump 4 years running in my school. So.
I would probably do volleyball. It's always quite fun. Like, not too much pressure. Bit of a team game. I'm not really very sporty.
Yeah, you got music.
I like to snowboard, but there's no. Well, it's Winter Olympics, so if you ask me that, I'd say freestyle snowboarding. But Summer Olympics, volleyball, women's.
Sign. I find it really weird when people say, "Do you want to sign my phone?"
Yeah, I'm like.
I was like, I'm literally writing off your insurance right there. You know, I'm when people are like, "Do you want to sign my arm or sign my phone?" It's like I'm ruining your arm. It's a perfectly good arm. It's something a phone, shoes and something like that. I find that really weird.
Someone in show Paris bought their acoustic guitar to get signed. That was pretty cool.
No,
that's not.
That was in Berlin. Oh, someone did it in Berlin as well. Actually, no, it was in both. Yeah. Someone has got a tattoo by us in Ireland. Or sorry, not we didn't do it. As in one of our lyrics, and he did get us to sign around it. And I was kind of like, please,
Don't get that signed as well.
please don't go down to the tattoo studio and do over that in a tattoo gun.
Yeah, no,
I'm not sure if he did
I
or
don't
not.
think I signed anything particularly weird, but cool. Like,
A lot of people will just be there like, oh, I need something for you to sign, and they won't have anything, so they'll just be like, sign my shoe.
shoe,
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, well,
T-shirt,
I don't want you to regret this
cheeks,
decision.
foreheads. You know.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, I like that.
Do you
That's,
have a pen? I need to bring
can
it
you
back.
re-ask us the question in a minute?
Yeah.
In answer to your question,
Weirdest thing we've ever
weirdest
signed.
expired muffin sign from Starbucks is the weirdest thing we've ever signed.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I expressed that in my signature.
I'm taking steps to jump inside. You're trying hard to read my mind. Tiny footsteps, one at a time.
A week or two after we get off
I
that.
do beg your pardon.
We go on our own tour.
Oh, come on, Joe. Sorry again.
Look, this has never happened. You know,
It's super hot today.
Today it's
Just one
very
guy.
hectic. It's just this one guy. It's trying to get hold of me.